I'm actually going to show just what RPR looks like. And I know you know what this looks like, but
yeah.
Why not? Why not do this? All right. So, again, just letting people know that agents have access to tons and tons of data. All right. And what's really cool about this system, this is actually RPR. And you know, actually, I should have said this at the beginning, you know, as part of our conversation about interviewing an agent, finding out if they're a realtor.
Yes. Thank you. Exactly.
Hold on.
The point. Wait. Hold on. Right.
All right, go ahead and make your point.
Bam.
Go ahead. I'm going to give you the floor. Go ahead and make your point.
The point is, so I've actually done some mass appeal about this on the news, talking about the importance of choosing a realtor. Not only do we have access to all sorts of information, we go to one place, the association, get all sorts of information. Not only that, if you are a property owner, we're the only organization that goes out there and fights for homeowner rights. So if you own a house or you want to own a house, choose a realtor, because we're the ones that are going to our legislators. We're the ones pushing for your rights as a homeowner. So choose a realtor. Anything else to add?
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
I'm very passionate about being a realtor. I've got it tattooed on my body.
Yeah. So you know, there is, and everyone thinks just because people someone sells a house if they're a realtor, that is not the case. And you know, the Realtor Association is a victim of its own branding success, right? To the point where they you know, you got a group of, you know, marketers, right? Real estate agents who are really good at marketing, and they were so good at marketing that, you know, this realtor thing, that anybody that sells real estate, people are like, oh, that's a realtor.
Nope.
That's not the case. That's not the case.
It's like everyone calls a tissue a Kleenex, and it's like, no, that's the brand. That's not the
yeah, exactly. So in order to be a realtor, you actually have to be a member of the Realtor Association, right? So there's a couple different levels. You got your local, your state, and your national, but it's really the National Association of Realtors. And as Arlene said, you know, it's the largest, you know, trade organization. You know, it's also one of the only organizations that, you know, does fight on behalf of home ownership, because there is no, you know, there are homeowner associations.
Yes.
But they're there to, you know, tell you what the color of your house and what you can and cannot park in your driveway. So, you know, they're not there to make sure that you're not getting taxed on certain things when you go to sell a house, or that you're going to be required to do, you know, additional inspections and stuff, or forced to do stuff to your property when you go to sell, as opposed to doing like as-is sales and stuff like that. So the association is there, and the realtors also have to abide by the code of ethics.
No code of ethics.
Right.
Yeah.
So we've got the code of ethics, which is, you know, there is a higher, you know, standard there. You know, we've got our realtor court too, I guess you could say, right? You know, so we do have a method of, you know, reprimanding and dealing with people who aren't necessarily following the rules, which is good. And if you're not a realtor, you know, you don't have those same, you know, things, you know, kind of making sure that you're, you know, staying within where you should be doing, I guess.
Yeah, it's like for us, we can go to the association and get everything we need in one place. If you're not a realtor, you have to get all this information yourself. You have to figure out who has what, where to get what. And I always say that I get agents all the time. For all you realtors out there that don't understand why you are paying dues, last year is proof why you're paying dues. If it wasn't for the association, you would not be eligible for unemployment. Like, we're the realtors went out there and fought for us to be part of unemployment when COVID happened. And that was just one huge thing, but not to mention all the information we have access to. That if you're not a realtor, that you know, you have to seek on your own.
Tons of information, and that's brings me back to this. Look at this. Look at that. Full circle.
Yep. Provided by the association.
Yeah. So this website here is RPR. So only realtors have access to RPR. All right. And so this is actually hold on, I thought my music my music did miss out for a second there, but we're good.
We got too excited about being realtors.
Yeah, I don't know, I did something. Yeah, right. All right. So this system is RPR. All right. Now this is a system that only realtors have access to. All right. This has more information in it than the Library of Congress. All right. This has got access to MLS. Right. So realtors, this has got pulls from your MLS. Right. This also has access to public records. It's got access to, you know, town data, school data, all sorts of information. I'm just going to show you a little teaser. All sorts of information. You know, it does do automated pricing on a confidence scale. And if you don't know how to use the system, it can
screw you up.
You know, when you look at it, you're like, oh, it's worth what? Hold on. And so you do have to do your own CMA just to compare and all that stuff, but it allows you to do all that in the system, which is great. So again, realtors have access to this. We've all got access to this information. It's just knowing how to use it and how to go through it properly.
It is an overwhelming amount of information when you do the whole report, the whole seller's report. Data, it's insane.
Yeah. So all right. So let's just look at Springfield. All right. So again, just some of the stuff that we have access to in here. We've got median estimated home values right off the bat, sales prices versus sales volumes, listing price versus listing volume. So it's pretty interesting to see some of these graphs so you can kind of see how things have been going over the past couple of years. Again, as you can see, we've got tons of school information in here. Well, what's a school nearby? I can see what grades. Got contact information if I want to call over there for some questions. Got school ratings, also some listings nearby. So agents are able to get in here and again use this system. And because agents have access to this, their clients hugely benefit, right? And what's nice, what I like messing around with is these maps. I know I've shown you this. I know you've played with these a couple times, but I always think it's interesting to show people this. So there's a couple different heat maps, or we're calling them heat maps. All right, so let's see, estimated home values. So what this does is it just shows you the darker the number, darker the color, the higher the price, and the lighter the color, usually the lower the price. So you can see in terms of areas how prices get a little bit higher as you're going outside the city. Another interesting one was, hold on here, housing density. All right, so if you were looking to live in an area that's a little bit more rural, or if you're just interested in terms of how compact the houses are. Obviously, we know Springfield, those lots, we're not talking about half acre, acre lots typically around Springfield, right? Where, usually 1/10 of an acre is, a lot of places are 1/10 of an acre. Between that and 1/4 acre is usually what we're seeing, right? So that's why we got that, a little bit more congestion there. And I was actually, well, how many places, do we see red? And it's really got to get to like Boston, but we're really seeing like super concentration.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. But again, really good information for agents to have access to.